Hey guys, today we're on Vulcan in Star Trek Online, and me playing as a Romulan. How ironic. So Vulcans are not a very visited place in Star Trek Online, being that there's only like two missions that happen here. It's called the first one being Diplomatic Orders and Ancestral Sin. So we're gonna do something different today, actually. See all these mountains and cliffs? We're gonna climb them today. And at the same time, I'm gonna talk about my history of climbing mountains, being that I live on the plains of Canada, right next to the Rocky Mountains. So I guess let's get started. So before I talk about my mountain stories, I used to play Guild Wars 2, and there were a lot of jumping puzzles, and I really enjoyed them. You know, just seeing the scenery after reaching the highest peak of where you're supposed to get to get the experience points and everything. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So that's not much of a thing in Star Trek Online. Whoops, I just misjumped. That's funny. Let's try again. So there is a possibility that I will get stuck climbing these mountains today, but we'll try our best not to. Anyways, back when I first moved to my current city, during the summer, my parents would always take me to the nearby Rocky Mountains to just hike around and check out the scenery. And I've basically been doing that all the way till today. My best memories really are just going down, going down, going up mountains, and seeing just, yeah, like scenery, and then looking at all the nature, breathing that fresh air. Recently, in these years, though, we've hit a lot harder trails. I remember last year we went to this place in British Columbia, and it was a very preserved nature reserve, so they limited the amount of people who were allowed to go there every year. So they have this bus that would usually take people to the top, but with limited tickets. So we were unlucky enough to not be able to get a ticket. In that case, we ended up having to climb the entire way that the bus would take. So that took about 2 hours, straight up. But getting to the top was still magnificent, and we spent about the whole day, 8-9 hours on that mountain. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And the 2 years before that, we went to this mountain with with basically a cliff on both sides, and we had to walk in between both sides. That was a bit scary, but pretty cool. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about other places on Vulcan. So right here, right at the bottom where my character is staring at right now, there's the memorial for Spock, as Leonard Nimoy passed away unfortunately in 2015, and subsequently his Spock was written to also have passed away in Star Trek Beyond. That was, yeah, he was a very iconic actor and also a character in the Star Trek universe, so he will be missed. Anyway, that was the first mountain, I think, and then we'll keep going. So 3 years ago, I went to this one mountain where the very summit was solid, but the way up, like the last leg of that mountain was like all loose gravel and rocks. So really, it was pretty risky to go up, but a few friends and I went anyway. And it was basically just crawling our way up, because having a high center of gravity made it so much more risky. So we did get to the top and had some great pictures to take, but yeah, that was a pretty risky climb. That aside, most of the time we would just go on really simple hikes, because we usually go with family, and my parents are getting old now, so they don't have much energy anymore, so we just take it easy from time to time, and when the chances come, us younger ones, like my friends and I, would just go up the harder trails ourselves, which is a good time, and we just get to see some nice scenery. So I'm gonna try to get around this place. Remember, I practiced a few days ago. I don't quite remember how I got there. So, oh, I think I'll just jump off here, hopefully. Oh no, I completely missed. Okay. Yeah, let's go around here. So we're gonna reach the highest peak on Vulcan after this one, if I remember how to do that. And yeah, I guess while we're doing that, let's keep chatting about myself. Yeah, so... Oh, right. And also, I do enjoy skiing on these mountains whenever it's winter season. So, it's, we hike in the summer and then we ski in the winter. It's all some good fun around here. Okay, I guess we will try to get to the other mountain, because I forgot how to get up that one. So I'm going to turn on my ice boots to boost my speed so we don't lose too much time. Alright. So, as some of you may have noticed when we got up there, the ground got very pixelated. So you probably guessed that. The developers of this game never expected us to go up there. So let's make our way to the other mountain. And some other scenery around here that most people who come to Vulcan probably never see. Like this big red flower over there. Not sure if it has any significance. Anyways, so I guess let's talk about Vulcan a bit. So Vulcan, as you can see, is a mountainous desert planet. So they had a history of atomic wars, and that may have caused the planet to become like this. There wasn't much covered in Star Trek itself about the past of Vulcan, other than they had a war. The Vulcans used to be highly emotional, and that caused a huge amount of destruction to the planet. And then Surak, the guy who came up with the philosophy of being logical as Vulcans, was also the moment that the Romulans decided to leave the planet because they wanted to keep their emotions. And the rest is pretty much history. The Vulcans became a very peaceful people. The Romulans still stayed relatively warlike, not like the Klingons, of course, but their type of the Romulans' type of war is scheming and taking advantage of everything. You know, I've been thinking it really resembles Sun Tzu's way of war. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I've only ever read a few chapters, but yeah, okay. Oh, this looks like a good spot. Alright. I'm gonna make this thumbnail. Screenshot that. Alright. Okay. So I think this is the highest peak. We can't get up there because there's an invisible wall, as you guys can see on the mini-map. So how about we turn off, what is it? How about we turn off the HUD and just have a nice peek. Peek. Yep, so this, I believe, is the highest place you can get to on Vulcan. So we can see the temple over there. We can see Spock's Memorial all the way in the distance, and yeah, I think this is pretty much the highest peak. Let's keep going. Alright. Last time I came here, I think I got stuck, so... Oh, I think I already got stuck. Let's try to get around. Yeah, I didn't want to do this on this video, but it would seem I got stuck. Alright, let's beam out and try again. How embarrassing. Bear with me, guys. It'll be just a second. Yeah. Star Trek Online's not an open world game, but some of the maps are pretty big. Alright, let's beam down again. And try not to get stuck, huh? Anyways, what else can I talk about? Well, there's this monotonic drum melody that plays on Vulcan. Well, while we're at it, how about we go to the Spock Memorial? Yep, so you can all see all these Vulcans walking around in their robes and stuff. And I guess Spock is the most iconic Vulcan in all of Star Trek. Well, there's his dad and stuff, and yeah. There's his memorial. There's also one on New Romulus, because he helped with the Vulcan-Romulan reunification movement. And he was a great inspiration to the current proconsul of, what is it? The Romulan Republic, the Tan. So they erected a statue of him on Vulcan as well. And here we have a Romulan. Ambassador Surak. He's part of the Ancestral Sin mission that I talked about I mentioned a few minutes ago, and yeah. So basically in that mission you had to gather information about Vulcan and Romulus, and the Sundering, the part where the Romulans exiled themselves from Vulcan, from philosophers all over this planet, and report back to them, get the facts right. It's not one of those where you can just randomly select options and get the mission right. You can actually fail. So yeah, it takes a lot of reading, but the reward for that is some nice diplomacy XP. I maxed out diplomacy on this character and many of the ones on my account, so it's pretty fun. I don't know, get a title that says you're diplomatic, and then you get a trait that, oops, I should go up this way. You get a trait that, it's not a trait, it's an ability called Diplomatic Immunity, where, funny enough, you can't apply it to yourself, but you can give others a boost in sector space travel, so your overall warp speed while you're in sector space. I really wish we could have an ability where we can boost ourselves, but that's what friends are for, I suppose. Let's see, let me try to get around here. So what else? Oh yes, how about we talk about that mountain with the loose gravel that my friends and I went on. Oh, I can't get around here. So on the way up, there were, I think, 3 lakes. So the first leg was just prairie-like grass highlands, and then after that we reached places with a large amount of boulders, like where we are right now. And then there was this huge valley of just basically large boulders. Following that there was another lake, and then we got to the top. Well, the bottom of the top. the bottom of the what should I call this? The foot of the place that had the loose gravel. So, our parents decided to stop there, while the rest of us decided to go up. So yeah, we basically crawled our way up. We had hiking poles, but, you know, the possibility of them just slipping and making more loose gravel was just, to my mind anyway, too high, so we forgot about that. We just went up with our hands alone. Alright, gonna drop down there, so don't actually do this in real life. Don't jump off a cliff. Like, seriously, guys. Yeah, let's head around here. No, let's head up. No, I can't head up there. I think I got stuck down over there, so... Oh, yeah, this spot is climbable. Yeah, we got a bird. Should have summoned that bird when we first started this video. Sorry, guys. Okay. Alright, oh, here's a weird structure. Let's try this. No? Okay. Well, I guess we'll try to jump over. and if I fail, I'll just fall down there. So this game does have falling damage, but ironically enough, you can't die from falling. So why they implemented that fall damage, I don't know, but it exists. Anyway, gonna try to get to that place. I think it should be pretty simple. Yeah, let's just go over here. Again, that slightly pixelated ground. Their devs really didn't want us to get here. Alright, and we can see the Spock Memorial and the stairs from this distance. Let's turn off HUD. Do a nice circle around. Oh, there's another cliff. I tried to get to that cliff last time I was here, but I was just not able to reach it. Anyways. As this game was made before Star Trek Discovery, and they haven't, while they have added Discovery content to this game, I guess they didn't decide to make changes to Vulcan to reflect that. Oops, might not want to have done that. So in Discovery, spoilers, we see Surak and Spock's home, which happen to have some trees and rain. So, and based on some sources, mostly the Memory Alpha website, Vulcan does have rain. So, I mean, have rain and lakes. So it's not a completely desert planet, but mostly desert. Oh, we've hit the invisible wall. Right. And we can't get up there, can we? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, let's try our best. So if you guys want to see this scenery while you're playing the game, well, just follow this video. Okay, we hit one of these again, so we're gonna jump over, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Okay. Whoa, so much more. Okay. I think if I jump towards this slab, we're gonna get stuck. So let's try over here. Oh no, I think we got stuck. Okay. Okay, wait, right here. Yeah. Okay. So, oh yes, this year, well, actually no, it's only 2020, it's only January of 2020, so no, not this year, last year, we went to this other place in Banff, Alberta, and, it actually happened to cross two mountains, so, or was it Lake Louise? Whatever. So, yeah, we went up one mountain and walked into another valley, and it said, now entering some other parks, so we had to stop, unfortunately. But yeah, the national parks in Canada are quite extensive, especially in the mountain areas. Oh, look at this! We got unconnected textures. We're definitely not supposed to be here. We can even go under it. But I'm guessing if this is built the way it is, we're gonna get stuck right here. Oh no, we're not. Oh yeah, we're stuck. Oh look, we're inside the rocks. That's funny. Yeah, I think that's about it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I may be prepping another video sometime soon. So I guess like, subscribe, and share, and see y'all next time. Bye.